Hello, Ravens fan. Today we have a piece of news that is sure to shake up the team's direction in a completely unexpected way. The NFL has decided to cancel the fine imposed on our linebacker Roquan Smith, and this could have a huge impact on the Ravens. Just imagine, one of our top defenders can now play with even more confidence, free from that penalty, and ready to make a real difference on the field. In this video, we'll take a look at how this decision strengthens the team, brings Roquan even closer to the fans, and shows just how essential he is for our defense. So, stick around till the end, because this news is a real boost for the Ravens this season. The NFL had decided to fine our linebacker Roquan Smith for a tackle he made against Chris Godwin of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The fine, over $16,000, was imposed because the league believed Roquan used a dangerous technique known as the hip drop tackle, which they believe increases the risk of injury. Even though no penalty was called during the game, the NFL reviewed the play and issued the fine afterward, sparking a big debate among fans and experts about the fairness of the punishment. Roquan didn't accept this decision and rightfully appealed. He believed that the tackle was a strong play, but still within the rules of the game. Fortunately, the NFL reconsidered and ended up rescinding the fine. This not only brought relief to Roquan, but also showed that the league is open to reviewing its decisions when players demonstrate that they played honestly and without malice. This victory is important not just for him, but also for the team, which continues to rely on his talent and intensity in our defense. Now, with the fine revoked, Roquan can fully focus on what he does best, defending the Ravens. For us fans, this decision boosts confidence in one of our key players, who always gives his all on the field. And with this renewed determination, Roquan is even more motivated to continue raising the level of our defense. This brings us to the controversial tackle that started all this debate, the infamous hip drop tackle, and the ongoing question of whether it should remain allowed. The hip drop tackle is the reason for all the discussion. To explain better, it's a technique where the defender uses their body weight to bring down the opposing player quickly. The NFL has been observing that this type of tackle can cause serious injuries, as the player's body goes straight to the ground in a heavy and hard-to-escape manner. That's why the league tried to penalize Roquan, believing he overexerted force in using this technique to bring down Chris Godwin. But is this type of tackle really that big of a problem? Many experts believe that the hip drop tackle is a natural move in a contact sport like football. For them, this type of tackle is part of the game and should not be banned, as defending and being aggressive are part of a linebacker's. Others think that to protect players from injuries, the NFL should consider banning the technique, especially after Godwin's serious. This division of opinions is growing, and the NFL may face more pressure to decide what to do with this play in the future. For fans, this debate is tricky. On one hand, it's important to protect players and prevent serious injuries. After all, nobody wants to see a player sidelined. On the other hand, football has always been a high-contact sport, and many believe that part of the excitement comes from the strength of the defenses. If techniques like the hip drop tackle are banned, would the sport lose some of that intensity? And you, Ravens fan, do you think the NFL should ban the hip drop tackle to protect players? Drop your opinion in the comments. Let's discuss this further. With all this controversy, it's interesting to see just how crucial Roquan Smith's defense is to the team and how he plays a key role in the Ravens' success. Roquan Smith is one of the pillars of the Ravens' defense, and his impact on the field goes far beyond one or two plays. He is known for his intensity and strength, qualities that provide immense security for our defense. Roquan positions himself in a way that intimidates the opposing offense, and the confidence he brings inspires the entire defensive line to play with even more fire. With him on the field, the Ravens know they have a true leader leading the defense, ready to go all out on every play. In addition to his physical presence, Roquan is an extremely intelligent player. He is able to read the opposing offense's movements and anticipate plays like few others can. This ability to read the game makes him always be in the right place at the right time, stopping dangerous advances and keeping the score in check against opponents. His game vision and quick reactions are a combination that elevate the entire Ravens defense to a new level. When a leader like Roquan is on the field, opposing teams have to think twice before attempting any bold plays. With the fine revoked, Roquan can now play with a clearer mind, no longer worrying about whether his style of play would be seen as too aggressive by the league. This only boosts his confidence to keep being one of the most impactful players on the Ravens. And for us fans, this means we have an even stronger defense, ready to take on any offense. Roquan's commitment to the team is exactly what inspires fans and makes him so beloved. And this support became even clearer after the news of the fine being rescinded. Well, we're past the halfway point of the video, but before we go any further, I noticed you haven't liked the video yet. It's super important for YouTube to continue recommending my content to you. So go ahead and leave that like. It's free. Thanks. Now let's continue. When the news of Roquan Smith's fine being revoked broke, the Ravens fans reacted as if it were a victory on the field. For many, it was a fair decision that recognized Roquan's dedication and firm but fair style of defending the team. Most fans didn't see any reason for the fine, considering he just played intensely, as expected from a linebacker of his caliber. Knowing that he can continue playing with his signature intensity without carrying that penalty was a relief for those who admire his performance. The fans' response on social media was instant and full of support for Roquan. Many defended that football is a contact sport and players like him are essential to keeping the Ravens' defense at a high level. For them, the NFL needs to understand that a strong defense is part of the game and not penalize Roquan for doing what's always been part of football. This fan backing strengthens how important Roquan is to the team and values his contribution on the field even more. The revocation of the fine also strengthens the bond between Roquan and the fans, who now feel even more confident knowing one of their top defenders is free of extra worries and focused on what truly matters: winning. With this renewed motivation, the next challenge is to have the Ravens defense use this positive energy to stand out even more in the upcoming games. Now that the NFL has decided to cancel Roquan Smith's fine, the Ravens defense gets a big boost in terms of confidence. Roquan can keep playing with his characteristic aggression, knowing that the league values his style of play. This confidence is essential for a player in such a critical position, where strength and game awareness make all the difference. With Roquan focused and unrestrained, the Ravens' defense becomes even more solid and secure to face upcoming opponents. This decision also sends an important message to the other players on defense. They now know they can count on a leader who won't hold back on the field for fear of unjust penalties. Roquan is an example of determination and courage, qualities that inspire the entire defense. When a player of his level plays with confidence and freedom, it energizes the team, making them play more cohesively and determined. Everyone wins when they have a leader so focused and dedicated to the team. With Roquan at his peak motivation and the defense more aligned than ever, the Ravens are ready to face any challenge. This NFL decision has sparked new energy, and the team is now ready to show what it's capable of with an even stronger defense. A solid defense is crucial for victories and advancing through the season, and Roquan will be at the center of every important play. Let the next games come, because the Ravens' defense is ready to dominate. This decision by the NFL is a huge step for Roquan Smith and the Ravens' defense. With him more confident and motivated, we can expect an even stronger team for the rest of the season. And you, fan, do you think this will make a difference in the Ravens' performance going forward? Drop your opinion in the comments. See you next time.